Welcome, my beautiful students. How are you today, girls? How are you? Okay, my beautiful students, today, inshallah, we will take Unit 11, Lesson 1, 2, 3, and 4 in our book, Better English Now, People's Book, okay? First of all, my beautiful students, we will say the classroom rules. Rule number 1, follow directions quickly. Rule number 2, raise your hand for permission to speak. Rule number 3, raise your hand for permission to leave your seat. Rule number 4, make smart choices. And rule number 5, keep your dear teacher happy, okay? So, then I will give you some sentences to write in your notebook. Then, girls, ask and answer game. I will ask you some questions about the simple past tense. For example, what is the past of speak, spoke? What is the past of swim, swam? What is the past of cook, cooked? What is the past of pray, prayed? What is the past of write, wrote? What is the past of get, got? What is the past of has, had? What is the past of is, was? What is the past of am, was? What is the past of catch, caught? What's the past of make, made? What's the past of play, played? What's the past of see? So, what's the past of win? Won. What's the past of eat? Ate. What's the past of have? Had. What's the past of do? Did. Okay? Then, girls, as I told you, today we will take Unit 11, Lesson 1, 2, 3, and 4, page 43, 45, 40, 55, and 56 in our book, Better English Now. Okay? We will start with some and any. When can I use some, my beautiful students? I can use some with countable and uncountable nouns الأسماء المعدودة والأسماء الغير معدودة. Number 2 with affirmative sentences. What do I mean by affirmative sentences? I mean that sentences without not. Okay, for example, girls, I have some apples and I have some flour. Okay, so I have some apples and I have some flour. Apples here countable and flour here uncountable. Okay, then, girls, we use any with uncountable nouns and with negative sentences and questions. For example, I don't have any oil. Now, use some or any. There are some eggs in the fridge. So, number 1, some. Number 2, sorry, girls, number 1. So, number 1, girls, some. Sorry. Number 1, some. Number 2, girls, what about number 2? We don't have any. Why? Because we have not. So we don't have any eggs. Number 3, Sammy has some books. Sammy has some here. Okay, some books in his bag. Number 4, there are not pencils in my pencil case. There are not any pencils in my pencil case. So, when can I use some? I can use some with affirmative sentences and any with negative sentences and questions. Okay, let me start the first words in my lesson today, girls. The first word is what, girls? What can you see? I can see eggplant. Eggplant, okay? How many eggplants can you see? I can see just only one eggplant. So I can see an eggplant. E-double-G-P-L-A-N-T. E-double-G-P-L-A-N-T. The word here is eggplant. After that, I will ask you to write on the board. Then, girls, we have here, what can you see? I can see cherries. Cherries, girls, because we have two, so we have to add I-E-S. Cherries, I-E-S, cherries. 1 cherry and 2 cherries, okay? Then, girls, what's the third word? The third word is peppers. Peppers, P-E-P-P-E-R-S. How many peppers can you see in this picture, girls? I can see 3 peppers. One is red, one is green, and one is orange, okay? Then, girls, read the conversation that we have here between Ziad and Salim. Ziad, hello, Salim. Salim, hello, Ziad. What a nice surprise. Where are you calling from? Ziad, I am at my Uncle Adil's farm. Salim, I'm sure that you are enjoying yourself. Ziad, oh yes, I'm having a wonderful time. It is much different than the city. We wake up very early every morning and go to sleep after the 8 o'clock news. Salim, why do you wake up so early? Ziad, there are so many things to do. We have animals to feed and lots of vegetables and fruits to pick and water. Salim, what kinds of fruits and vegetables does your uncle grow? Ziad, he grows some apple, cherry, and peach trees. He doesn't grow any tomatoes, peppers, beans, and corns. He doesn't grow any eggplants or cucumbers. Salim, what kind of animals does he have? Ziad, he has some cows, goats, and chickens. He doesn't have any horses. Salim, sounds like you are having a fantastic time. Summer, fantastic summer. I wish I could stay on a farm, okay? Ziad, that's why I'm calling. Uncle Adil said I could invite you to stay with us for a few days. How about tomorrow? Salim, sounds great. See you later. So here girls for R. I forgot to write R. So answer the questions. Number one, where is Ziad calling from? He's calling from his uncle's farm. Why is number three? Why is Salim calling Ziad to invite him? Okay, then complete the sentences. Number one, life on the farm is much more different than than life in the city. Okay. Number two, they go to bed after 8 o'clock. 3. Uncle Adil grows some apple trees, but he doesn't grow any oranges. There are some goats on the farm, but there aren't any horses. Ziad said, Uncle Adil said, I could invite you to stay with us. Okay? Then match the pictures with the sentences on page 54, girls. You have to match. There are some books on the shelf. There aren't any cars in the park. Is there any money on the table? I keep some horses on the farm, but I don't keep any camels. Are there any cups on the tray? 6. I need some butter. I want to make a sandwich. Okay? Then girls, let me read sing the song that we have here. I'll plant a little seed. I'll plant a little seed in the dark, dark ground. Out comes the yellow sun, big and round. Down comes the cool rain, soft and slow. Up comes the little seed, grow, grow, grow. Again, I'll plant a little seed. I'll plant a little seed in the dark, dark ground. Out comes the yellow sun, big and round. Down comes the cool rain, soft and slow. Up comes the little seed, grow, grow, grow. Okay? This is the end of my lesson today, guys. Thank you for listening and watching, and goodbye.